Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda. Today we have Daily J with us, and representing the band is one of the J's, Jaden. How you doing, man?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Thanks for coming around. It's exciting. Your album is out tomorrow.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You're up here today.
Yeah.
Play a few songs for us and tell us all about it. So, starting out, tell us who's in the band and how they all interact with each other.
Sure. So the band started with myself and my two brothers, Jesse and Johnny. That's how the name came about.
Right? 3 J's?
Yeah. And then we moved up to Auckland and
From where?
from Blenheim South, little old Blenheim. And met Rico, who's our drummer up here, and then recently Cody, who now plays lead guitar for us. So
Oh, cool.
5-piece. Yeah.
And so how would you describe your sound for somebody who hasn't heard you before? I know you hate to do that.
It's one of the hardest questions.
Hey, we got to get it out there though.
Well, it's forever evolving. Like, it sort of started off quite chill and sort of beachy surf rock, and recently we've been sort of fiddling around with some synths and discovering new sounds. So yeah, it's all indie, alternative psych rock, I'd say. Quite a mix of tempos and very slow and then sometimes very fast.
Very good. So how long has the band been doing its thing now?
Daily J officially 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
And now you got the album.
Yeah.
So
first album.
There's 11 tracks.
Yeah.
Where'd you record?
We recorded at Parachute Studios, just in Kingsland.
Right.
With Joe Ferris. He engineered and produced the album. And it's a beautiful space there. It's great.
Cool.
Good vibes.
So we're going to hear you play a few songs from the album. And the first one is called Letting Go.
Yeah.
Now, I got to tell you, for an old guy like me, you got a Paul McCartney vibe going on here because you got Venus Ate Mars, and he has an album out called Venus and Mars Are All Right Tonight. And then he had a song called Letting Go as well. So anyway, tell me about your Letting Go.
My Letting Go is it's a sort of, I guess, a breakup song.
Right.
It's the first track on the album, sort of get that out of the way.
It's an introduction.
And then we go, and then we're on. Yeah.
And did you guys, how does the writing work? Who wrote this one?
I wrote this one. It sort of was a personal one, and then we normally I do the writing, and then we all come together, and it flourishes the song, and it is what it is now.
It is what it is. Well, let's find out what it is. Let's give it a listen.
Can we be allied? 'Cause we've been on part-time. Don't feel right to call her mine. No, I don't wanna let her go. No, I don't wanna let her know. Yeah, you and me, we're better off eventually. And I know we're better off letting go, letting go. La 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 la, letting go. La 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 la, letting go. Lately I've been thinking, stumbling, daydreaming. Something's on my mind. I'd rather die than say goodbye. No, I don't wanna let her go. No, I don't wanna let her go. Yeah, you and me, we're better off eventually. And I know we're better off tell it's been raining on all our yesterday.
All right, we're back here with Daily J. We have Jaden with us. He's representing the band. We just heard their first song on their brand new first album, Letting Go is the name of the song. And the album is called Venus 8 Mars. So it's kind of a weird time to release an album. And I feel like I've asked every band this question, but it just gets different answers from everybody. So what does it feel like? Because fortunately, at least in New Zealand, you can go out and play.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking to all these American bands, and they're stuck at home twiddling their thumbs and
Yeah.
just going, what the heck? So
Cool guys.
how are you feeling about it all?
I'm pretty excited, eh? Like we haven't played many shows at all, obviously with COVID.
Right?
And so it gave us a chance to record an album, I guess, and it's good timing, you know. Now we can start playing gigs, and we're about to release a body of work.
Yeah. So did you record this album during COVID?
Nah, we didn't. Just sort of outside of it. I feel like that's a trick question. Social distancing in the studio. Nah,
Right.
it was fine. But I guess we sort of finished writing a lot of the songs during the first lockdown, and then in between the second one, we actually, we're very lucky to get in there and record it.
Yep.
And but we had been recording sort of as over the last year and a half, like putting some songs in the kitty and saving them for the next. So the last recording session was 6 tracks, which we.
That's a pretty good number.
Yeah, that's the
How
most.
long did it take you?
Over probably I think it was like 2 weeks up in the live room, and then just over the next following weeks was just going in and out. And
So being in
doing
the studio
overdubs.
is different than playing live and then fiddling around at home.
Yeah.
So did you learn anything about your songs and the band by being in the studio and spending that much time in there?
Yeah, we definitely had to sort of, because it was such a confined space, and we haven't had a lot of experience recording, so this is our first album. So yeah, we're sort of, everything's new for us, so we're always sort of, learning new things about each other, and that affects the music essentially as well, and we hopefully have recorded a great album.
We'll find out tomorrow. So the next song we're going to hear is called Had It All. Have you written this one as well?
I have, yes.
Yeah, there you go. So in what environment do you like sit down and purposely write something, or does it just happen?
Nah, it just happens, eh? Yeah, you sort of just, it's, inspiration sort of strikes, and then you just get off on a tangent, and then you might park it for a while and come back to it, and that's often the case actually. But yeah, normally just me sitting down with the guitar and strumming away.
All right, and what inspired this one? Anything?
This is sort of another relationship sort of song. It was sort of what we had, and then discovering the differences of being separate. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Well, if it wasn't for all that stuff, you wouldn't have any songs to write, right?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone probably thinks the album's going to be a full soppy album, but that's not the case.
Okay, great.
Just chose 2 songs today to play.
Well, we have a third one, so we'll see what we get with that one. Okay, well, let's give a listen to Had It All.
strapped in too tight. You were my calming voice at night. Your love was patient, your love was kind. You saw my world through new eyes. We it all, good or bad. I would call, had it all. Still see your face from time to time. I'm haunted by my subconscious mind. My love was vacant, my love was blind. There's a heart on the floor, but it's not mine. We had it all, good or bad. I would call, had it all. I'm riding onto you, honey. I was hoping that door might still be open, just maybe. I'm riding onto you, honey. I was hoping that door might still be open, maybe. I'm riding onto you, honey. I was hoping that door might still be open, just maybe. I'm riding onto you, honey. I was hoping the door might still be open, just maybe. Yeah.
Okay, we're here with Daily J. We just heard Had It All. They have a new album out, Venus 8 Mars. It's going to be out tomorrow. We're talking about it the day before with main man Jaden. Is it okay to call you main man, or is the rest of the band going to beat up on you? Are you the oldest brother?
I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go. You
So
can
I
do whatever
beat
you
them
want
up.
to. I'm the
Yeah.
oldest brother too.
You know, man. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic.
So what is the dynamics like in the band? Because you have younger brothers, and you have other band members as well, and then there's you.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said before, I'm like the writer, I guess, but we all have important roles. Johnny being the bass player, and Jesse's a multi-instrumentalist playing sax, synth, and singing. So
Saxophone is always
yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah, we sort of, I don't know, we get along really well now. It wasn't always the case, but
good. Then why did you get together? what did bring you together?
oh, brothers fight, but you push through it, eh? But yeah, I think our mum's quite musical, and she taught us to sing at a young age, and I don't know, music's always been a part of our lives, and it just felt natural to start a band and make music.
Was there a time that you decided, okay, music is my thing?
Yeah, I went to study music, and then it wasn't really for me, so I left and came back home, and the boys had grown up a little bit, and we started jamming. We put together a covers band and played at the local pub probably 50 times now, I'd say. There's
right.
a lot of gigs there, a lot of drinking gigs, not us, the crowd.
What kind of covers did you do?
A bit of Steely Dan,
Oh, Steely Dan, that's
a bit
right.
of Michael Jackson, classic pub sing-along songs. But
Right.
it was really fun, and it taught us how to, get the crowd going, and and figure all that stuff out. But yeah, it sort of morphed from being a covers band, and we got better, and then my writing got a bit better, and we started, we're like, let's give it a shot.
So you have a gig coming up at Tuning Fork, right?
Yeah, that's right, on the 4th. It's part of our album release tour. So we're playing Wellington on the 27th at the end of the month, then Christchurch next night, and then Auckland, the 4th of December.
Cool. So do you get much interaction from fans? Do they talk to you about how their songs connect with them and blah, blah, blah?
We've had a few really lovely messages on
great?
Instagram. Like people from Chile, or just like other side of the world, just loving the music, always asking for lyrics, and
right,
which is really cool. Not so much in New Zealand, a couple of awkward photos, but
I can imagine.
But we're still getting used to that side of things.
Excellent. Well, hope everything goes well with the release and with the gigs and the tour and all that.
Thanks,
so the last song we're going to hear is called "Left Me Like Summer."
Yes.
What are you going to tell me about that before we hear it?
This is a funny one. We wrote it in summer and recorded it after summer, but then for some silly reason we released it in winter. And we got a bit of a...
Look at it this way, it's summer someplace.
Yeah, exactly. It's true. But I suppose by the time people got a hold of it, it was summer again. So,
there you go.
And they were playing it, so it worked out well.
Yeah. Summer now, isn't it? Well, it's almost summer.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. Couple weeks.
Very good. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks to the rest of the band. We'll hear you in a moment. In the meantime, this is "Left Me Like Summer" from Daly J.
Overnight, life it floats on by, ride the tide until you die. Walk the line if you're seeing the light. You hold my hand on the other side.